Hi, my name is Mr. Charles Brown. Today I'll be showing you how to use Blueprint Photoshop Action Designers Edition. Previously I showed you guys how to use the Photographers Edition. Today I'll be discussing about the Designers Edition. I'm going to display the workflow, how to use it, and also you can see the difference. This tutorial is going to be for the extended version, which is the complete box. And in the box or in the package, we have action that is compatible with CS3, CS4, CS5, CS6, and CC 2014, 15, and upwards. Okay, and we also included custom panels for CS5 and CS6. Now, for all designers editions we're going to be releasing, we're going to be including custom panels only for designers edition. Okay. When I did the video for the photographers edition, I showed you guys what we have inside the box, which also includes action that is compatible with elements 14 and upwards. Okay, so we try to put in something unique for each edition, even though that the end results are very different, but also we want to include something that would differentiate that particular edition from the rest. Okay, and this is a very complex blueprint package, but it is simplified. So this is designers edition, is very simplified. Okay, we have also mockups that is very combinable. You can combine them, which I'm going to show you guys. So the process for this is very simple. All you have to do is open your transparent photograph in Photoshop, okay, and then load the action and the pattern. So if you're using CS5 and CS6, you can also use the custom panel. Okay, here is the after, and here we have the mesh-like graph lines. Okay, that's we had to warp around the structure of the object or your photograph. Okay, and here markup display, and here again. So it's available in two colors, in two main colors, I would say, blue and the black. And then the blue one you can easily change the color to any background color you like. Okay, here we have it, and here we have the markup for that, and here. So now you can easily create your own blueprint, okay, using this package. So we're going to proceed now. Okay, here is the extended version. We have the standalone for CS3, CS4, CC. We have the panel for CS5 and CS6. Okay, and then we have the markup here. And then we have another extra text. Okay, all you have to do now is double click. For instance, just double click this. Now it's going to open in Photoshop. We have it here. Okay, and we included two perspectives. We have the right and the left, so I'm going to show you guys how. So you just have to play one of these, the right or the left. Okay, for this tutorial I'm going to be using CS6. Okay, um all I have to do now is go to the tools, action, double click it, and go to the pattern, double click it, And how to install the custom panel um, is included. So you just have to copy this and then paste it in the right location for it. So here we have it here. Okay, now I'm going to open the image in Photoshop. Okay, I'm going to be using this image now. Okay, there's one thing you have to do. You have to create a folder on your desktop. This folder is where you're going to save displacement channel. Okay, create a new folder on your desktop and name it displacement map. Okay, and go back to Photoshop, activate the custom panel. For this tutorial, I'm going to use the right perspective because I want the flow to go towards the right. Okay, click right. Now we're going to save the channels, and the first one is red. Click continue and then locate the displacement map folder on your desktop and then name it red and save. Next one is green. Save. And the last one is blue and save. Okay. Action is going to use those maps to warp the mesh like graph line around the subject area, okay, so that we can achieve something very realistic. Click continue. We're going to bring in the maps now. So the first one is green, so click OK and then double click the green. The next one is red. Click continue, OK, and double click the red. And here we have the blue, OK, and then double click the blue. And the last one is green, OK, and then double click the green. Action will now render all the effects. Okay, so the next box that's going to pop up is for the box title, where you can place the wordings, the title for the blueprint, the signature, and everything you want to add, the information concerning the structure, the model, the object you're using for this project design. Okay, so we have it here. You click continue now, and what you have to do is to you can reposition, scale the box for the title and place it anywhere you want to. So I'm just going to leave it down here. Okay, and then I'm going to click enter to finalize the rendering process. Okay, yeah, action has finished rendering now, and here is the result. Okay, let's check it out. Here we have our car, and you can see uh, the reason why we use the displacement map for this. Okay, you can see that. Okay, and because we played the right perspective, then we have our mirror reflection here. Okay, so if we had played the left, this will be here. Okay, and the line also, and the enlargement is also going to be at the left side. Okay, here we have it now. Okay, and I included an extra file for you guys. Go to markups. Okay, and we have it here. You can use these text and place them here. Okay, And I also included the boxes so that you can align them easily. For instance, let's say we have this here. Okay, what I'm going to use are only the text and the box. So now, if what you have to do first is you can change auto select from group to layers so that you can easily click and select individual layers. Okay, um, here we have it. For instance, I can bring this here, place it anywhere, and then I'll just hold shift and click on the box and then align them. Pretty easy. Okay, and align them, and so on and so forth. Here too, and align them. You can also place your signature here and align it too. Okay, so that is it for the text. Okay, so that's it here. You can also place a description. Okay, here. That's it. So I'm going to show you guys the things that we included here in the panel. So I call it sub action or additional actions to enable you to modify the end result, the comprising elements easily. Okay, so here we have the mesh. Now if you want the mesh line to be very fewer, less, just click less. Alright, and action is going to adjust that for you. Okay, and now we have it, the lines fewer and a lot bigger. Okay, and if you want it to be loaded, click loaded. You're going to have more lines. As for the default, it is the medium, so here we have a lot more lines. Okay, a lot more lines. So I'm going to set it back to medium, which is the default. Okay, so the next one is outline. If you want to lessen the brightness of the outline, you can click low. Okay, you can click medium. When you click medium, you get more outlines. Okay, and the outline is that of the structure itself. If you want high, you're going to get more depths. Okay, here we have the high, we have the low, we have the medium, and we have the high. So the edge becomes much thicker. Okay, and so on. Okay, I'll just have to close this so that you can also see. You can also see the reflection. This one. Okay. All right. If you want to adjust the outline, okay, to modify it, click adjust. Okay, and here you can now adjust the details and the darkness. Okay, and adjust them. And when you are satisfied, click OK. Alright. Okay, the next one is graph. As you can see, the background is very plain. It's very plain. Okay, so that we can appreciate the mesh. Now, if you want to show the graph itself, just click show. You're going to have the graph line outside the structure. Okay, if you want to hide it, click hide. Okay, now we have the coloration. So for colored, if you want to change the color, that is blue, click colored and you can change it. Okay, you can change it. Okay, and we have another color option here, the grayscale. And just click it and we have it here. Alright, we have it here. Okay, to change it back to the native blueprint color, just click colored again and click OK. And we have it here. Now the next one is contrast, which is very important because it's going to enhance or actually increase the glow of the outlines. Okay, all the outlines. Okay, when you click increase, you see it now, it's much brighter. Okay, and decrease, you can bring it down. Okay, so if you want it very bright, you want the outline to be very bright, you can click the continue. And if you want it, to be kind of a little bit dim, just click decrease. Another thing is you can also add noise for realism, for the paper, and just click add noise, and we have our noise here. And to hide it, click remove, and we have it removed. Okay, so as you can see, it's very easy to use it. Okay, what we're going to do next is to place everything, to place this design on the markup. Okay, so we need a single layer of this design. Okay, um, just hold down your Control Shift N. You can just call it final. That is Command in Mac. Okay, and then hold down your Control Shift Alt E. That is Command Shift Option E, and we have it here. You can hold down Control or Command and click here and press Control or Command C to copy it, and Control or Command D to deselect. Okay, and open the markup. Okay, so we have the two branches of markups here, the markup 1 and markup 2. And inside each of the markups you have several options, three options. You can combine the three or use, like now, for this for the default I use 1 and 2, and I had to hide 3. If I should show the 3, it's right there, and I can hide the 2 or I can hide the 1 and so on. Okay, and also you can hide the 4. Okay, and if we go to markup 1, you can also show the 3, you can hide the 2, you can hide the 1. Okay, alright, so for you to paste the design, your design, just click edit markup, double click the smart object icon here, and press Ctrl Shift Command Shift V to paste it. Okay, and you can then resize. Okay, you can resize it. Now the next thing you have to do is to save this document, because if you don't save it, the main document won't be updated. To save it, okay, and close the document, and it's going to update the entire mockups. Okay, so you don't need to open different documents in order to use them separately. This one is just place it there, and it's going to update everything for you. So we have it here updated. Okay, we have the markup here now. Okay, so let's check out the combination. Okay, so you hide it all. We have the 1 and we have the 2, and we say okay, this is good. And you bring in the 3, you hide this, and you have also this result. And you add the 4 and you have this result. Okay, and there is one thing I'm going to show you. Okay, also check out the markup 1 and so on. Okay, I'm going to show you something now. In order to add a kind of a refocus or blur effect, to add some depth to this markup design, okay, we need to merge the layers like we did before. Just hold down your Control Shift N, then call it merge or something. Enter, and then Control Shift Alt E, Control Shift Command E to merge the visible layers. Okay, now duplicate that layer and go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. You can increase it to a decent amount. So I'll just leave it at 3 and click OK. And hold down your Alt or Option key and click the layer mask icon here. Okay, and then select a soft brush. Okay, a soft brush. Alright, while the mask is active and white is your foreground color, you can brush to add some depth. Okay, and we have it here. Okay, now you've added some depth to it, so that the focus will just be on this one here. Okay, and here you have your markup ready. Okay, so as you can see, this designers edition is actually for designers and also photographers and everyone else, but you can see the difference with the photographers edition and designers edition. So the photographers edition, we have different markups and different rendering process, so that one is very quick, and this one is simplified, okay, for designers. So if you're a photographer and you want something very quick, you can check out our photographers edition. And if you're a designer and you want something kind of complex but also simplified, then you go for this one. So you have a lot of options, and we're going to be working on also the illustrators edition and also the animators edition, so that you guys can have something animated, your blueprint, okay, for GIF, also here in Photoshop. Okay, now I'm going to show you one more thing. Okay, let's check out the result with another photograph. Okay, this one. Okay, so I'm just gonna close these two documents, okay, and leave this one here. Okay, we have our model 2. So I'm still gonna use the right because I want to see the glow effect of the mirror from this side. Okay, click right, and then we're gonna save the red, continue, double click it to override. Okay, green. Okay, blue. Okay, now let's select the green, red, blue, and then green. Okay, so the next box is going to be the title box. So as we did before, you can position it on any area of the document. Okay, and then click enter. Okay, here we have it. Click continue. Okay, and go back a bit. You can move it to any position and click enter. And here we have it, our final result. Okay, and this is it. And you can see why we use the map again. Displacement map. Okay, you can see the line colored, around the shadow and the highlighted areas. Okay, and let me just increase the contrast. Okay. Okay, thank you very much for watching this tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, if you have any question, you can go to our support page and you can contact us from there. Okay, thank you very much and take care.